Hi, everybody. I'm Kaci Brown.
And I'm Rhonda Melogy.
And today we are going to be talking about 3 words that every CEO needs to hear. There's your hint.
I know. I didn't even know that I needed to hear these words. But when I hear these words, Kaci, it makes me purr like that.
Yeah. So do we want to spill the beans right up in the first 30 seconds, or do we want to build up to what this has done to change our business?
Let's talk about what it's done to change our business, and then we'll reveal the 3 words.
Okay, perfect. All right, because we want to make sure that we have plenty of open loop content here for you in the beginning. So stick around to the end. We have additional resources that are free. Some are small investments, depending on where you're at in your journey in your business. We are happy to walk along beside you to make sure that you make.
Hey there, it's Rhonda Melogy. If you like what you're seeing, make sure to hit the subscribe button below so you know when I publish a new video, probably any minute now.
The immense impact that's been laid on your heart. All right, so let's dig in and get into it. Like when we embrace these 3 words into our business, I feel like it really changed the way that we looked at everything, the filter that we used to make decisions on where our time, attention, focus, team resources went, and all of that good stuff. And so Rhonda is our chief systems sister. So I'm going to pass to her and let her talk about what this has done to really shortcut the way that we implement, the way that we build, and all of that really trickles down to increased profitability.
Well, I think it's an interesting topic because Heather, someone who's on our team, she's like, if I can't figure it out in 15 minutes, we don't need to be doing it. Hello, I'm sorry. What did you just say?
That's an excellent filter. Yeah.
If I can't figure it out in 15 minutes, we don't need to be doing it. A lot of times what we talk to with our clients and with our members is really focusing first on that revenue generating activity, how people are paying you. Even that question and that thought and planning can feel very, very heavy. And so we quickly, when we see the energy shift, and what we're talking about is like shoulders, they're either up here around their ears or they're start to relax, we follow it up with a question: what would that look like if it was simple? And for me, even I just got kind of the Rhonda bumps a little bit, because what would that look like if it was simple? I am able to quickly make a decision and implement. Way too many times in communities, I see people are tripping over themselves. And I'm like, I've already gone and implemented that. I've already gone and implemented that. I guess for me, I guess the best analogy is putting the airplane together as we're flying it, which is funny because Daniel flies, and I normally would not recommend that, but you're going to figure out everything that you need. You're going to have that positive pressure when someone joins you in the product or service that you're offering. So you need to implement. It needs to be super, super simple so you can repeat that again. The only way that you're going to get good at anything is a repeatable system over and over and over again. It's going to leverage your time. You're going to get better results. You're going to find new tools and resources. The success is going to continue to skyrocket because now we have what? We have data to make decisions so we can be confident. Go ahead and I'm going to go down rabbit holes. So I won't.
No. I'm going to go ahead and spill the beans so people can, because if you're looking for Easter eggs, we already shared one of the words. The 3 words that every CEO needs to hear is simple is sexy. And Rhonda just shared one of the reasons why simple is sexy is because it minimizes the amount of decisions, removing options from distraction that creates this barrier between you and the other side of what the data and the feedback is going to tell you based on, should I make this offer? Should I serve this type of client? Should I publish this ad? We always run it through this filter. What would it look like if it was simple? Then we go right to testing the ad. or if we follow our gut instinct and we're like, I don't know, this one just doesn't seem like it's doing it for me, then we move on. That's enough for us to move on because it's time and attention. And I really want to highlight when you put this into practice and you create this as one of your core filters in decision making, it eliminates like just that distraction point of overwhelm, right? We recently launched a digital planner and I sent Rhonda a message where I was like, I'm thinking about doing this for the cover. And it was another, planner drop that, because part of what we do is competitive research and all of that type of stuff. And included in this download package was like 50 planner covers. And she is like, you know what? I really love how simple ours is. And it's not that they're spending time choosing the cover because we don't want them looking at the cover. We want them actually working through the planner the way that we've set it up. And honestly, like that's where all of the color and the beauty and the design and like moving through the goals and the months and the little systems that we give throughout the month with action items and training. And it made me think like, wow, like she just totally followed her gut and we eliminated that entire rabbit hole, So look in your own business and I see my friends doing all the time. Should I use ClickUp? Should I use Trello? Should I use Asana? Should I use Slack? Should I? 6 months later, they still don't have a team communication management system. Whereas if you just pick one and run with it, like you'll know in a couple of weeks whether you like it or not, right? And I think that's the thing that we get so caught up in the way something should look in our perfectionist mind's eye, like the end result of what we want everything to look and feel like. And we will spend so much time preparing and planning for perfection, and we never have the data that drives us towards that elevated customer experience, because it is that what's the simplest plan of action? What's our goal? Our goal is the way our customers feel. Our goal is the results that we create for our customers. So if we can create that feeling in a simpler way without overwhelming them, we win every single time.
And the reason why, I'm going to tie this thing up with a bow because that was amazing, Cassie. The reason why simple is sexy is because we typically plan our business in a cave. What I mean by that is we do not take into account life. Life is happening at you. That's not the right English to use, but it's happening at you at 100 miles an hour every single day. You wake up and you already feel behind. A kid is sick. A pet needs to go to the vet. Something happens with your car. What am I going to have for dinner? Oh, I need to launch. So you're making all of these really big decisions, and we carry around our business sometimes like an albatross around our neck. The less decisions that we have to make and the easier that we can make those decisions, the quicker we can implement and the lighter it feels. So every investment in your business does not feel like a make or break. And this morning we woke up to our first sale and a product that we just launched, that the ad had gone live for like an hour and a half from purchase. And we typically don't even purchase domains, but purchase domain, we could not even believe. We were like, I think it was on, I can't even remember. Like we were talking and it's like, oh my gosh, Merry Christmas to us. Merry Christmas to us. I checked because Cassie was like, you go look to see when you got that domain. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. And Cassie Brown and I, we do not have a big team. We have 8 kids between us. We have like a small farm of animals between cats and dogs and chickens. We have 2 husbands that are all so demanding. Aren't they demanding? Oh, I'm sorry. And we just came through the holidays. I cannot stress to you enough, simple is sexy. And that sale that we made today, you would laugh. It is, I'm taking it into the weekend, like super excited. Simple is sexy. That is the 3 words that every CEO needs to hear.
Yeah. And so just to reiterate what we've covered today, it's your business as it is and exists today. If you are intentionally growing and you have goals, to lay the foundation to scale, it will be broken. What works today will not work tomorrow. So you're not doing it wrong, right? We all go through the peaks and valleys of overwhelm and too much on our plate, and understanding what role we have, where we can simplify, where we can delegate, where we can trust other people. And I am sharing this place because, like, those are all of the things that I carried with me through the journey. So no matter where you're at, I hope that you use the filter of simple is sexy the way that we use the filter, and that you look at your offers and your business models and your team, and you let that mindset sort of overflow. Like when you start to feel, that heaviness in your shoulders or the tension that is surrounding you, ask yourself that question. What would it feel like if this was simple? What would simple look like? Right. And then all of a sudden, if it is completely necessary, that rises to the top. If it's not necessary, then you leave it. You leave it. And it is okay to discard good ideas to get to the great. So I hope you enjoyed today. Listen to some more. I know you got some stuff coming out of Hot Mama, so I'm going to pass it to Rhonda as we wrap everything up.
Absolutely. So for any of the resources, get to know Kaci and I, see how we can just continue to serve you outside of this video. Just go to freedomtoimpact.com.
Boom. We'll see you there, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye.
Thanks for spending some time with us today. Click the link. It's the first link. We make it super simple for any of the tools and resources that we talked about in today's video, helping you make it easy for your freedom to impact.